Section 1. What is programming? Programming is like teaching a computer a new trick. It is the act of writing a list of instructions for a computer to follow. These instructions are very precise, like steps in a recipe. The computer reads these instructions and performs the tasks exactly as described. We often call this process coding. When you write code, you are creating software. A game, a website, or a program that helps you write. It is the invisible force that brings our digital world to life. Look around you. Your smartphone, your TV, even your microwave. They all run on code. Understanding the basics gives you confidence when you use technology, and a first step toward creating your own. Programming unlocks creative power, turning ideas into working things on a screen. Imagine explaining how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You must be specific and in order. Programming is similar. So, what does a programmer actually do all day? A programmer is like an architect and a builder for the digital world. They plan what the software should do and break big goals into smaller steps. Sign up, upload, share. Each step becomes a piece of the puzzle solved with code. After planning, they write code in languages the computer understands. Then they test. It rarely works perfectly the first time. Bugs happen. Programmers become detectives, hunt bugs, fix them, and test again and again. A code editor is like a word processor for code. Colors help, mistakes are flagged. They collaborate with teammates and designers. Version control like Git is a time machine. Save versions, compare changes, and go back if needed. Small tasks. Make a like turn blue, check passwords, recommend movies, add up to smooth experiences. Those details create the helpful digital tools we take for granted. Code is text, but written in special languages for computers. Like English, Spanish, or Japanese, there are many programming languages with their own grammar, called syntax. Some are simple for beginners, others power large systems. All aim to give clear instructions. For websites, HTML builds structure, headings, paragraphs, images. CSS styles it, colors, fonts, layout. JavaScript makes it interactive, clicks, pop-ups, animations. Python is famous for readability, great for data, web backends, and simple games. Languages like Java and CI power big applications and complex video games. SQL talks to databases, for orders, user profiles, and more. Each language is a tool. You pick the best one for the job. You do not need them all. Learn one. The next becomes easier because core ideas repeat. Think of code as a blueprint. The computer needs a way to build from it. Some languages use a compiler. It translates the whole program into a file you can run anytime. Others use an interpreter, reading and executing code one line at a time, like following a recipe. Python and JavaScript often run this way, making it easier to stop right where an error happens. Modern tools hide complexity, so you can write code and see results instantly. Imagine a tiny app, a button that turns a light on and off. Draw the button, listen for taps. If the light is off, turn it on. If on, turn it off. The user sees a smooth interaction. Behind it, code follows each step in a fraction of a second. This is the core of programming. Break tasks into tiny logical steps. Combined, small steps create powerful, intuitive features. Every time you use an app, you are interacting with code. Maps get your location, ask a server for the best path, and draw it on your screen. Streaming apps load songs, play audio, and remember your playlists. Websites render code for text, images, and video. Every page you load is interpreted instructions. Shopping online, code adds items, calculates totals, and processes payments securely. Smart devices have tiny computers and code, learning routines, saving energy, brewing on time. Cars run code for safety systems and infotainment. Programming automates repetitive tasks, making work easier. It powers medical devices and scientific instruments. Code is the bridge from human ideas to machine capabilities. It helps solve problems, create art and games, and improve lives worldwide. Programming teaches a new way of thinking, computational thinking. Break big problems into smaller pieces. Maybe just make a character walk first. This feels less overwhelming and helps you find mistakes sooner. Programmers think in cause and effect, using if-then to guide decisions. They plan flows and consider scenarios carefully. Precision matters. A comma or a misspelling can break a program. So programmers work carefully and methodically. Debugging finds and fixes errors, with tools that step through code. They write a bit, test, fix, iterating toward reliability. This structured, persistent approach helps in life beyond code. Plan, break down, think logically, and persevere. Feeling curious about trying programming? Getting started is easier than ever. You do not need an expensive computer or a fancy degree. Pick a tiny, achievable project. Skip trying to build the next Facebook. Set a simple goal, a web page that shows your name in a big, colorful font. Or write a tiny program that asks your name and says hello. Starting small gives quick wins and momentum. There are countless free resources, tutorials and interactive lessons step by step. Pick one language and stick with it for a bit. HTML, CSS, or Python are great starts. Use HTML for structure and a paragraph about your hobbies. Style with CSS. Add colors, fonts, even a photo. Build a tiny calculator. Start with adding 2 numbers, then add subtraction and multiplication. Follow a tutorial first, then change it a little on your own. Be patient. Like music or a new language, coding takes time and practice. Mistakes are normal. Every programmer deals with bugs. Stay curious, ask questions, and celebrate small successes. Programming is more than a technical skill. It is a tool for creativity and a new way to interact with the world. Learning to code is like learning a superpower. Turn ideas from your mind into things people can use and enjoy. Build a helpful app, create interactive art, design a game, or automate a boring task. It starts with simple, clear instructions. And those instructions are everywhere. Apps on our phones, the websites we browse, smart devices in our homes. Understanding the basics demystifies tech and empowers you to create, not just consume. Even a little coding can open opportunities and sharpen problem solving. Do not be intimidated. You do not need to be a math genius. You need curiosity and willingness to try. Start with one small project, a simple web page, a short script that tells a joke, or a tiny game. Learn step by step. Over time, small logical steps build amazing things. Give it a try. Dip your toes into the vast, exciting ocean of programming. Share your first project. Seeing someone enjoy what you built is incredibly rewarding. The world needs more creators and problem solvers. Your journey could start today.